Hey, I just wanted to make this video because I'm gonna try to keep it really short, the video, because I read about the unfortunate fact that it's limited to 15 minutes, and it really bugs me because, I mean, it's like, this is something I care about, and I hate brevity when it comes to talking about things I care about, but anyway, I'll try to keep it short. But my friend told me about the Myers-Briggs personality test a few days ago, and I took it, and I found out I was an INFJ. And of course, I didn't know what that meant, so I looked it up, and when I was reading about it, everything that I was reading, I thought, oh my god, that is so accurate. And then, of course, I had all my friends take it, and they went out and, found out whatever they were, and they said the same thing. So I did more research, and I went online, like on YouTube, and I watched other videos of other people talking about their experiences, and that inspired me to make this video, to just talk about my own personal thoughts on it, and contribute to the fact that every video that I watched, everybody seemed to touch on the feeling of being isolated and being alone, and it was nice for them to find other INFJs to connect with, and so I just wanted to contribute to that. So anyway, I just thought I'd try to, as briefly as possible, talk about the things that I think really define me as an INFJ and the things I care about, and I guess I'll start with interests. In my life, there are four areas that I want to incorporate into what I end up doing with my life, and I'm not really sure if I can fit into one of them. I need to figure out how to do all four. I just don't know how. But the first one I'll talk about, which is stereotypically INFJ, is writing. I love to write. I can't remember a time I wasn't writing. When I was younger, I wrote stories, and then I've consistently kept a journal since 5th grade. And I actually have my journal right here. This is mine. This is the 8th journal I've kept since 5th grade, and they're all pretty thick, and I love looking at them because it's like, I can look at them and think, this is my life, this contains so many thoughts I've had and ideas, and I love it, because for me, it's the one thing I can be selfish and sit and just indulge my introspective nature and write about things I think or believe, and it's all in a space that is all mine, and it's non-judgmental, and because I'm not sure if this is something that INFJs have to struggle with, but worrying about how they are perceived by other people, because we are such a small percentage. I think it's only 2% of the world, something like that. And I'm working on that, working on not caring what other people think, and that's a whole other philosophy I can expound upon some other time, but which leads me into another interest, is philosophy. I adore it. I think Ralph Waldo Emerson is absolutely my favorite, and I can't really explain why I love it. It's just, I read somewhere that the things we love most, we can't explain them because they're just, I'm not going to try to explain it, but it's just, it feels so close to home, and it makes us feel that we have purpose and we're happy and aligned, and that's what philosophy is to me. That's what all these things are to me. Regularly, my favorite conversations are the ones in which I can sit and just talk to friends of mine about things that matter. One of the reasons why I can't stand going out and partying and clubbing and all that. I mean, I understand why people do it, but it's not for me, because I'd so much rather sit at home and read, watch a movie, or talk to friends about things that matter. Like, you can say, oh, looks like it's gonna rain, and yeah, what else? So it's like, you know what I mean. Oh, and I just realized I'm really, really white. I'm sitting by my window, so I apologize about that. But anyway, um, anyway, so philosophy. I could go on and on about it. It's something I write about regularly. Um, oh, and writing. I'm working on a play right now. I also keep, in addition to my regular journal, I keep an idea journal, which, if I'm just going about my day and I think of, oh, what if this, or, here's an idea for this, then I'll write it down so that I don't forget it and I can go back and look at it and remember, oh yeah, I thought about this earlier, let's see what I can do with it. And then another interest is environmentalism. I'm actually going to work for Greenpeace this summer. I can't wait because I really care about this planet and taking care of it. And I think the number one area that I can't stand the way things are going is the agricultural industry. I'm very pro-organic and homegrown individual farmers and all that, not the whole conglomerate of corporations that control everything. And then the fourth and final area that I want to incorporate somehow is humanitarian work. Nothing gives me more joy than knowing that I've helped somebody, that my life has touched another and helped them in any way possible. I love sitting and talking to people and finding out about themselves and their interests and their dreams. And I seem to be the friend that people come to, or people I don't know. They come to me and they start saying things that I don't ask about it. They just start pouring out their souls to me and talking about their fears or hopes and dreams, and they're like, wow, I haven't said this to anybody before. And so I guess that sort of fits with being the counselor, as INFJs are. But I really love, one of the quotes I live by is, it's by Emerson actually, I sought not to bring people to myself but to themselves. That, I think, is a pervading message I want to always have in whatever work I do. I want people to understand that it's okay to be themselves, to go for their dreams, and have the element of wonder in everything they do. And of course, I'm speeding through all these things because the stupid time limit, but any of these things I would love to talk about more. The last interest, I don't know if I could incorporate this into the work I end up doing with my life, but I adore music. I couldn't imagine my life without it. My favorite, I don't really have a favorite genre because I listen to so many different things like folk, jazz, classical, you name it, except for rap. Sorry, I don't really listen to rap, but my favorite artist is Mumford & Sons. They just, everything they write about just resonates with me, and I just love them. And side note, I'm actually going to go see their Portland stopover in Maine on August 4th, so if any of you guys are going, you should let me know, because I'm going by myself. So, and I would love to get to talk to some of you in person, because this is nice for me to make this video and put it out there, to add to the community, but nothing would mean more than to actually talk to some of you in person. So if any of you are going, let me know, because that would be wonderful. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't even describe what their work and their music and who they are as people too, what they mean to me. I couldn't possibly, in this amount of time in this video. Same with all the other things I've talked about: writing, acting, environmentalism. Oh, did I mention acting? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Sorry. Writing, acting, environmentalism, and humanitarian work. Acting as well. I want to incorporate that because it's a way of getting up and showing people, again, it's all about service for me, showing them that it's okay to go for your dreams and feel what you feel and be yourself. And I have a great amount of respect for the arts in general. I've all my life, I think I've taken a part in every single art form, at least for a little while. When I was younger, I took ballet and jazz and tap and ballroom, and then I love to draw and paint, and I love to sing. I took piano, guitar, and cello lessons. I love to, but the ones I've kept up with are acting and writing in the arts, and then humanities, of course, like philosophy and all that. So I'm very, very, very artsy. I cannot wrap my mind around math. I can't. I'm so bad at it. Anyway, oh, 4 minutes. Let's see. Relationships. I'm very idealistic when it comes to relationships. I try to search for people who have similar. Nothing is greater than having somebody just get it. You know, like somebody understand and connect with you. I search for that all the time, and it's typical of us to want idealistic relationships, of course, and I think that's okay, because I mean that's what part of being a human is about. You know, we want to find lasting relationships that we can contribute to their lives and vice versa. And so I would so prefer to just have a small group of close friends than have like 100 acquaintances. Because for me, that doesn't satisfy me very much in terms of how I feel, and that's why. So again, like with, I don't really like to go out and party that much. I like to just hang out, really, and talk about things, or watch movies, or you know, I live in New York City, so of course there's plenty to do. But what else? Let's see. I just feel like this is so, it's not as personal as I want it to be, because I'm having to worry about the time limit. But regardless, those are just a few things to touch on with INFJs and my personal story with it. And of course, you know, feel free to contact me on here, or you know, just because I'd love to get to talk more about this and meet fellow INFJs, and because I'm realizing the people in my life that I've connected with the most and I respect the most have been INFJs. Not to say that other personality profiles don't suit me. I'm not saying that at all, and I'm not saying, you know, INFJ is better or worse or whatever. It's just that it just happens to be that the ones I've connected with the most are the ones who understand. You know, we're on a similar level and thought process on how we see things. And so I would love to get to talk to anybody about anything, about this or interests, dreams, whatever it is. So yeah, feel free to message me, and yeah, I think that's about it for now. Just trying to think if because earlier I made a longer video, but I tried to upload it and it was like, oh no, it has to be 15 minutes or less. YouTube. Let's see. I suppose that's it for now, and maybe I'll hear from some of you. If not, I never know how to end videos. Anyway, I guess that's it. See you later. Bye.